What's up, YouTube? What's up, No Name? 1994 Mad Max 408 GS Dancing Bear. What it is, homeboy? What's up, Mo Money? Jerry's Beanie. What's up, Andy? Shannon, James Gomez, Joe Zapata, M Star Media, and of course, your other half, Mad Max 408. What's up, boy? Mike, what up, man? What's up, S1? Let's get this cracking, man. What's up with the YouTube yada? Ain't nobody doing nothing tonight. What's up, Chris? What's up, Padrino? Just finished up War Story 38 when I got the notification for this. Gonna tap in while I'm at work on my college. That's right, Kay. You're in college, huh? Salute you, man. St. Cal 805. What's up, man? Robert Bouchard. I caught alive. Salute from the East Coast, man. Man, much love to the East Coast, man. What's up, Iron Bear? Long time no see, long time no hear, bro. Empire David tapping in. That landed box, good looking out, man. I'm glad to hear it. I hope you enjoy it. Let me know, man. Let me know what you think, bro. Rudy Rodriguez. I send mine's big sound. Frown. That's right. Repetitive. What's up, Robert? Gino Reyes. Burke. You said you got to roll that R, man. What's up, Burqueño? What's up, OC 714? Jerson Garcia. Hope all is well. Boxer Stale, homie. Redwood City showing some love, man. Shout out to Redwood City, man. It's like one of my old stomping grounds, man. Daly City, Redwood City. All through there. San Mateo. Matter of fact, San Mateo, they're the ones that broke me off on my first bid, man. What you up to, Box? Man, I'm knocking out this Q&A for you guys, and gonna run another war story. I figured nobody was out there in the YouTube yada, so jump out there and see what's up real quick, man. Other than that, it's just slow motion. D Brown, San Diego tapping in, man. Much love to San Diego. Much love to Dago. Days Bags, what's up, man? Tone, QO Box. I'm up here in Peru. Damn. Shout out to Peru, man. Oh, shit. Peru and Frisco. Peru and Excelsior. Damn, bro. I thought you was in the country, Peru. Shout out to Peru anyway, man. So you over there in Excelsior at your Thea's pad, having some enchiladas. Shout out to all the homeboys downtown Sanjo in the casa. That's right. Do your thing, man. What you working with, man? The red sauce or the green sauce? B-Lo, what's up, B-Lo? Ain't no live without no B-Lo, man. So Sandman might make an appearance in a little bit after he does whatever he's got to do, man, to pretty himself up, man. Like I said, I was knocking out some content. Somebody came knocking on my door talking about, man, what's up, man? What you Ain't nobody out there on the YouTube yard right now, man. You go kick up some dust. What's up, Chevy Low? 8 years in the Marine, in college now on the GI. Hey man, congrats to you, bro. That's what's up. Salute you, man, in a real way. 8 years in the Marines, now in college, somebody that's trying to do something with their life, man. The drunk investor, Gabriel Parra, salute. Like those Q&As. Yeah, I'm gonna hit you guys with the, the only reason why I did that last what was that? That last premiere I did was that it was a short profile on the Mara Salvatruches out of Frisco. The only reason why I even did that premiere like that is because I wanted to wrench some of you guys up. That was a short premiere. When I premiere something, it's usually like 30, 40 minutes long, man. It seemed like, damn. As soon as I popped in, it was already time to go. But that's why I wanted to wrench a bunch of you guys up, man, that I'd been meaning to I wanted to give you guys your fileros, you know what I'm saying? You know what it is. Rudy Rodriguez, what's up, man? It's the homie. I heard Mikey call. Man, no. We ain't going down that road again. I feel Mikey. I understand his plight. I understand his plight, man, but that ain't gonna happen. It's just not gonna happen. I would hope if he gets a bite on that he don't really put no real mind into it. It ain't gonna happen. Dude said it himself that those things don't happen, at least according to him. So I know Mikey got something he probably want to get off his chest, but you should probably just outside of YouTube, Anthony Merkovich, I see you, man. 650 don't play as well as 650. 650. Oh, okay. That's your way of saying San Mateo, like the nickel and dime 650. Okay. Yeah, they don't play. I've always said it, man. There's 3 counties you don't mess with: San Mateo, Santa Clara, and Coco County. Those 3 counties will wash you up, and they got the money to do it. It's not so crazy. 510. Yo, what's up, man? San Cal 805. Hit those likes, man, one time. Can you guys hit those likes? It's not gonna cost you nothing. Chemo's Flicks, I see you, man. Indo Smoke. Hot boxing. What's cracking? How you doing, Shannon? Raymond M. The homie from Sakura. Just smoke that light. Just smack that like. That's right. Gabriel Moriarty. Sacramento. Sandman getting his nails done. Yeah, something like that. Man. Doja 831. Big Machete. What's up, man? Greetings to all the supporters, and I respectfully send mine to the host. Okay. Yeah. Where's everybody at, Machete? What's going on this Saturday, man? You doing some fireworks, or you guys gonna go burn up some money, or you gonna go watch somebody else burn theirs up? 90 up in here, man. Run them likes. Let them know. S1 AG, what's up, man? What's up with those t-shirts? I told you there would be some good. Yeah, I know, more money. I know. I'm trying to get my boy to take care of the fashion line. He said he was gonna do it, but hey, this might give him a an incentive right here, man. This might be the spark that ignites that fire. You know what I mean? Because he's listening. I'm looking right at him right now. Make it happen. Nate Gonzalez was crack-a-lacking. The raffle is still popping. Who is that? I'm way behind on these comments, man. Is that Fish Slayer? What's up, Fish Slayer? Damn, boy. I don't hardly see you no more, man. It's probably because I don't know if it's because I don't hardly do lives that much, or if you're just a working man, a workaholic, man. I know you got your business and all that good stuff, man. I appreciate you sliding through, Fish Slayer. Straight up, man. And I appreciate the support as always. Santa Clara, come on vacation, leave on probation. Shit. Federal probation. Hey, Padrino, let's smoke some. I got some fire too, boy. Veronica, how you doing, Veronica Boxer? Did you ever get to reunite with your siblings? I think you mentioned in your book that you guys went to the system and were split up. You know what? Well, you remember one of my brothers tapped in right on YouTube, Veronica. Uh, the other one got lost in the system. He got lost in the system, so I never met him, never had a chance to get to know him, nothing like that. So Martin, you know what I mean? So yeah, I appreciate you asking though, Veronica. Martin 9400. Boy, you got some good questions. Got like 100 of them from you, man. I appreciate it. I'm trying to I could make the whole Q&A on your questions alone, bro, but I'm trying to throw one in and get a variety. But you bro, you got some good questions, man. Definitely put some thought into those questions. What's up, Jose G watching Jean-Claude Van Damme, California boxer? If you could describe the Santa Clara County Jail program. Describe it. I mean, I only spent 10 years there, man. The whole time I was in that jail, bro, I stayed locked down. I stayed in an observation cell or on one of the max tiers. Little max, I hit all the max tiers when I was there throughout that 10-year period. South max, North max, Little max, Second East max, the observation cells, and there's one more I hit. Area 51, I'd say. It's as far as the program, it's not a bad county jail to be in, man. Out of all the county jails I've been in, honestly, and I'm not, trust me, anybody thinking I'm glorifying it, I am most definitely not. I'm sick of that place. 10 years is a long time, man, but as far as it, the program, it was, everybody knows a lot of active homies that are in that jail. It's an active county jail, so like I said, most of the time I spent was slammed down, man. So I didn't get to run around out there on the main line, but I ask me something specific about it, man. Our program consisted like anywhere else I've done time at, man. The glesha, the workout routine. I got into a lot of shit over there, man. With the fought with the COs. It was and experience, man. Trust me. I mean, if there's something specific, ask me something specific, California. I'll touch on it, man. There's just so much stuff. Triple OG, Triple OG. What's up, man? Mr. No Name 1994. Gustero. No Bar Salazar. Or Nabor. Nabor. JB865, boxer. What do you think about these guys complaining that they could be in danger from being exposed as PCs? My thing, man, that's some fucking, it's a cop out, bro. I don't even know who you're talking about, but bottom line is you got yourself in PC, whoever you're talking about. You know what I mean? So I mean, I answered a question in my Q&A that kind of touches on all that, man. And if you're talking about somebody on YouTube, which I think is they never should have lied and tried to pretend. My thing has always been this, and people might have a disagreement about this. If you're gonna come onto YouTube, and you're gonna come on there and be a clown and entertain people, then that's cool. Do whatever you want to do, man. Tell whatever kind of story you want to tell, lie, manipulate, scam, cheat, pilfer, do whatever you do. But if you're gonna come on there and you're gonna act like a, you know, uh, uh, a high-powered pintero, you know what I mean, that has a message, and you're gonna preach the gospel, and you're talking about you're trying to be a catalyst for all kind of. Come on, man. I mean, whatever. If that's what you're gonna say, if that's what you're gonna do, then I believe that there's a level of honesty that should come with that, transparency. You want to get out there, be transparent. People are either gonna rock with you or they're gonna keep it pushing. That's always been my take, and people might say that that's just my opinion, and that's fine. And you guys as the viewers need to decide if that's okay or not. Is it okay for somebody to jump on to YouTube and tell stories about real people that have caught life sentences, that have done real time, and make it seem like you were there or you were a part of it when you weren't? And it's nothing to play with, in my opinion. People die over that shit. You know what I mean? People have done time over that stuff. So again, anytime you put yourself in the spotlight, whether it's YouTube, social media, your career, uh, whatever it is, you got to know, man, if you got a shady past, if you got something in the past that might be controversial, your best bet is to either be transparent or get up out the way, man. But to lie about it, to front and to try to portray something else, and even take it a step further, bang on other people that are doing things that are less desirable and people don't believe in, which I clearly get that. But if you're gonna do that, nah, man, nah. There's it's too hypocritical. There's too much hypocrisy. There's too much nah. I don't think anybody appreciates that. I mean, again, you guys are the viewers. It's on you guys. You know, I I've said it before in the past. Me myself, there were certain people that I backed away from because I felt like they didn't want to be honest about their past because they felt like it was gonna affect the bag. It was gonna affect money coming in. Man, B, if I fucking tell them about my past and I put it out there, people are they're not going to be receptive to it, or it's going to have an effect on that. Not true. I think you know I think a lot of people, not going to say they don't care, but a lot of people are at least willing to have an open mind about certain things and will at least tap in and listen. I'm not saying anybody's in agreement about any of that stuff because it's not cool. I'll be this. I've never tried to justify it. I've never said that it's right or that there's any justification. It ain't, man. It's not. No matter how you cut it, how you slice it, it's not. You know, yeah, I don't know, man. I feel strongly about that stuff. I feel strongly about it. And again, people might say, worry about yourself. And that's cool. I can understand that too. But other people have involved me in to an extent, even though I still haven't really gotten involved, with just some of the things that people say, man. Again, they don't think before they speak, you know. They don't think before they speak. They just talk, man. But I've always felt strongly about that. I'm not gonna associate with somebody that comes on to YouTube and portrays to be something else and lies. And you think you're gonna come on my channel and act like hey, yeah, he did whatever he had to do, man, and hey, that's him. But me myself, I didn't rock like that. You know what I'm saying? I was taught better than that, and I was laced up in school better than that. And you don't do these certain things right here. Come on, man. That's people need to stay away from that stuff. The audacity, you know what I'm saying? Even if people weren't going to be transparent about that stuff, at least just don't speak on it. Just don't speak on it. How could you have? How could you even find the audacity to speak on it with a straight face? Motherfucker, look right in the camera. You know what I'm saying? Look right in the camera and straight lie. So people that do that though, people that do that, people might support you. They might support what you're doing. They might support your message when you come on YouTube, and they might support your channel. But as time goes on and you start putting the 20 on the two, the 30 on the two, and you just start just spreading it on, and it's just create a monster. Eventually, man, people are gonna say, man, nah, fuck that. I'm knocking this fool off his block, man. You know what I'm saying? This shit right here, I can't stand to hear it no more. Somebody needs to knock this fool off his block, man. That's what happens. That's what happens, man. Who? I'm not. I mean, it's like a puzzle, man. Put the pieces together. It's not. Whoever it applies to, whoever it applies to. Somebody asked a question about what do I think about people that come onto YouTube and portray to be active when they're really not. They're DOs. And what do I think about them saying that could affect and put them in danger? Well, then get your ass up off of YouTube, man. Get up out the way, man. Get up out the way. If you feel like you're in danger, you know what I mean? Social media is not for you anyway. Straight up. Don't cry about that shit, man. You know what I mean? You can't see what people want is they want to have it both ways. They want to be looked at as these solid individuals that walked away under their own circumstances, right? They want all this integrity. I'm sorry, man, but you lost it. You know what I'm saying? You lost it. You can't have it, man. You can't buy it back. I don't even think you can buy it back. But they want to be looked at with all this integrity. I walked away under my own for my own reasons, and I didn't tell on nobody. I didn't do that because I was laced up better than that, and I keep it G. Do you? You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, man. That's a good question. Like I said, my Q&A, I answered that question, and I believe I probably went on like a 6-page rip answering that question. You know what I'm saying? I got plenty to say about it. I really do. I think it's a reflection of people's character, though. That's who you're dealing with. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you can only account for so much, but when everybody's saying it, man, it's that's probably time to just go find something else, man. Maybe a paper route. Uh, maybe some motherfucking what is that? Some hub, some grub hub or whatever that shit's called, man. Where you order food and you deliver it. Might even be able to get a good dishwashing job or something, man. Shit. All these smaller channels analyze any mistake or flaw and react of it to gain clout. Bottom feeders. Yeah, I can understand that to an extent. The hell, man. Link. I told you, text me, boy. What's up, Whack Deuce? Yeah, man. I sent mine right back at you, Whack. Pow. Pop in so I can see you, man. I know that's you. Your little face right there, man. What's up, Mike? Where's man saying? Uh, Lyft. I wasn't talking about Lyft. I'm talking about Grubhub or something, man. When you order food and you drop it off. Berke. How you doing, Miss T? Saludos from Masusa. That's right. Upstate point of view. What's up, homeboy? What's up with the YouTube yada, man? Ain't nobody doing nothing tonight. That's a mental illness to make up such ridiculous lies, and people who either participate. The other part of it, Martin 9400. That's the other thing I was gonna say. The other part of it that's just not cool, in my opinion, is especially when you got people supporting you. I can't expect a lot of you guys on YouTube to really understand everything that's going on, because you guys are kind of like on the outside looking in, especially those of you that haven't been to prison. There's a lot of us that have been to the joint that see it a mile away and are like, come on, bro. You know what I'm saying? Cut it out, man. But you got some smooth talkers, man, that the gift of gab, they'll talk you out your tennis shoes, man, and people believe that stuff. People believe that there's a some righteousness there, that it's legit, man, and it's really not, man. It's really not. But the problem I have is when you got people supporting you and they're sending in money, man. They're sending in super chats. That's foul, man. It's foul, because it's all predicated off of something that's just, it's not real. Again, man, if you want to be a clown and jump around and circles and shit, then do what you do. But if you're gonna represent your channel like it's some kind of channel with a message for the youth and for I don't even want to go there, man. You know, I believe I'll be being too specific, but it's just like there, people are under the impression that they are really moving mountains on YouTube, that they're really making things happen, that that there's this generation that they're reaching, and they're actually making something happen, and they're taking credit for it. It's like, get the fuck out of here, man. Nobody's hearing you, man. There's probably like a small group, that are just that believe it, but there's nobody coming together. There's we're not making history. Well, in a way, it is, but the wrong kind of history. So I don't know. You guys, I mean, what do you guys think, man? I'm way behind on the comments, man. Pancho Zapata, what's up? Karina, yes, it's ego based, 100%. The other thing is the ego. Yeah, the ego is crazy, and the hypocrisy. Somebody like will just come off a video of speaking on something like 45 minutes, just jibber jabbering, and then they'll cut another video the next day and be like, man, people are doing this and people are doing that. People are saying this. People are saying it, and that's everything you just described right now. Is everything you're doing? How are you? How are you disconnecting, bro? I don't get it. Like you need to come on back, man. Whatever you doing over there, boy, that's some good shit. Yes, Whack the Adjustment Center was Death Row Overflow back in the day. What was you asking about? The Adjustment Center, Whack Vince, but isn't part of Death Row and AdSeg as well. I spent a lot of time over there, Whack, on in the Adjustment Center with Death Row. Back in the 90s, they used to send a specific, well, a select few of us that were AdSeg, they would send us to the Adjustment Center. Basically, if you had a history of being assaultive, if you had a lot of influence, if you were a shot caller, they felt like you had a lot of influence over your people, they would send you over there to separate you from East Block. East Block is where our main AdSeg was at that time. The infamous 6 yard in the back where all the death row yards were at before they moved it. So I ran into all them cats, man. All them cats that are on death row, I know all of them. The Crips, the Bloods, Mexican Mafia members over there, done time with all of them. What's this? Shit, this guy right here, man. Rome, what's up, Rome B? How was Lancho able to run Quentin, the county jail, etc., when the dude's a weenie? Was it because that barbecue with sleeps? Did he ever do his thing behind the wall? Like, bro, are you kidding me? Rome, bro, you don't listen. Um, yeah, how was he able to do it? Rome, he slipped through the cracks, man. He slipped through the cracks. He navigated, man, throughout all them years. He just got lucky, man. He came through parole violations, and when shit was about to catch up to him, he just got lucky, man. It's the best way I could explain it. Like, whenever like something would go on with him, people would move, or he would end up going back on a violation, or he get out. When people start looking into things in there, he was moving around. He didn't do nothing at that barbecue. He didn't do nothing. Sleepers was the one that put in work. He didn't do nothing, man. So he just managed to slip through the cracks over the years, man. And the only reason why he would end up running San Quentin is because he would be the only C at that time. There was a lot of younger C's that came through there. When me and him would be there in Quentin, we'd be in Quentin. You had a lot of younger C's. Bubba would be there from Salinas, Wino from Salinas. And at this time, these guys were young C's. Wino from Salinas would come through. You'd have Smokey from Salinas, Powder from Salinas. Copas would come through, but Copas was on walk alone. Chico, Robert Rose, he would come through. He came through in the early 90s, but him and Lencho, it was hit and miss with Chico. A lot of the older C's that would be able to come through and take the keys from somebody like Lencho, a lot of them, man, fell off, bro. So, Bubba and those guys, that wasn't they weren't those type of aggressive C's, you know what I mean? And they were young. So that's what it was. It's the best way I can explain it to you. Every time I went through there, though, I always took the keys from Lencho, straight up. He's a tyrant, bro. You know what I mean? And every time we went through there, he was always doing something scandalous, man. Every time, bro. But yeah, man. What's up, bro?
What's up, bro? How you doing tonight?
Oh, same old, man.
What's up? Hey, what's up, everyone in the comments? Appreciate that, man. How's it going? Let's see. Pancho Zapata, Mad Max, Upstate Point of View, Everlasting Base, Salad Bowl, Droops. What's up, man? Whack. What's up, Whack?
What's up, Box?
What's up, boy? I seen you, man. I seen you sitting down there, bro. What's up with you, man?
I was gonna ask. Now, what I was asking you was, did you ever, when you were in Quentin, did you ever run into Tookie or any of them? Big Eagle, Tookie.
Oh yeah. You said Tookie?
Yeah.
You never heard me talk about Tookie?
Nah, I haven't, man. You gonna
have to
you gonna have to put me up on the video so I can go check it out.
Man, I did a video on Tookie. I did a profile on him, but Tookie was my neighbor over there at one point when I went through. Solid individual. Yeah, I knew Evil. I knew Tretch. I knew Fee. All them cats, man. I done time with all of them over there in the adjustment center. But yeah, man, Tookie. I mean, he was my neighbor for a couple months. One time when I went through the adjustment center. Good dude, man. Solid individual,
Well, hey, what was his? I mean, was he at that? I mean, I know at that point he had already made his little, made his change and was trying to make his way, up off, up off of death row. Was he still fucking with the homies or nah?
Yeah, he was. I don't know what time. What time? I think he started to do like the books and all that towards the late '90s, because I
Right.
remember like in the mid '90s when I was there, he's out there on the yard with Tretch, Evil. I mean, those were his boys right there.
Yeah, Trutching it. Yeah, yeah.
And the yard was split up over there. The Crips, Fee hit Tookie, right?
Right. Yeah. Yeah. I heard about. Yeah. See, because when I was in High Desert, I was in. My celly was Tretch's cousin.
Oh,
So
okay.
yeah. So they used to boomerang kites back and forth. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
So.
So the Crips were split up over there. They either went to the yard with Fee, which was a lot smaller. The following was smaller. You had I forget his name. I forget where he was from. The Samoan Crip.
From SOS.
Yeah, little loco.
Yeah, the one that tried to escape with supposedly with Fee Dog.
Yeah, man. Oh boy, was always putting in work, man. Going up in the classification hearings, head butting the warden, and oh boy was a fool, man. He was a fool. But yeah, it was only like six of them cats. Lil Money, Fee, local used to go by Roscoe. Um, and then you had all the other Crips that were on the other yard with Tookie, Tretch, Evil, and all them guys. The Bloods are on the same yard in East
Oh,
Block.
okay.
In
Yeah.
AC, they were on the yard with us. I was on the yard. My yard was NF BGF / Bloods. That's how they
Oh,
did it in the Adjustment Center.
oh, okay. So basically, the death row yards go so they go out with ad seg then, right?
Yeah, we were going out to the yard with them.
Yep.
Yep. Yeah, so I
That's
used to. I mean, I'd be in the building. I'd be in there with Tookie was my neighbor, but I'd see Tretch and Evil and them out there on the yard. I'd holler at them on the gate. Fee used to go to the yard the same day as us, so he's somebody else that I used to holler at on a regular basis. Good dudes though, man.
Oh yeah, solid individuals like you guys were. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, shit. I just wanted to tap in and ask you that question, bro. I don't want to interrupt your program, man, but much love to you and Sam, man.
It's all
You too.
good, man. That sports show still ready to go,
No,
man.
hey, you know what? Hey, I think me and Sandman texted about like I don't know, like 2 or 3 weeks ago, man. But yeah, no, you know what? It's just what? I'm a single dad, bro. I got an 8-year-old and a 5-year-old, bro. And when
Oh
I said
yeah.
they run me rampant, bro, they run me rampant, bro.
Oh, I'm
So
already knowing. Trust me, I know.
yeah, but
Yeah, it's good, man.
much love to y'all, man. I'm definitely gonna go look for that video on the profile of Tookie for sure, man. I appreciate that.
Yeah, I believe there actually might even be two of them. There's one on Fee too, so check them out, man.
All right, I got you, bro. Y'all enjoy your night, man.
Hey, you as well, Wack.
All
You too,
right.
bro.
All right, Sam, man. Peace.
Later, man. Yeah, I know I need to get some sun, guys. It's been cold here. We had snow on the mountains a week ago. Now it's in the fucking 90s. Oh, do I have to watch what I say, bro? For
Yeah,
YouTube?
you do.
Oh, okay.
I can't cuss no more either. You can.
All right.
It's YouTube, man. YouTube is you know how they're getting, man.
Yeah. Oh, I got it. Yeah, I'm the editor, guy behind the scenes, keeping the show together.
Bird 509, what's up, man? Big Droops, I see you. Big Anthony Cerna. Red 1 Central 4.
Not
Oh,
already.
no. Come on,
No.
man. We ain't banging like that, man. Upstate point of view is we support upstate point of view, man.
Everlasting base, yeah, pretty much. Yeah. No, bro, I'm not out there, not that far out. Let's see. Am I really that pale? It's got to be the lights, the fluorescent lights.
The what? No, you pale, bro.
You know, gotta go sit back outside again. Damn, yeah, that's what I heard. We're getting a heat wave everywhere. Yeah, Smokey, you know, it's unfortunate, but they've been cracking down on everything.
PZ, the producer, I see you, boy. Look like you're shirtless.
Maybe I should have thrown on a black shirt. I just grabbed one real quick.
Hey, at least you ain't fucking trying to bang a wife beater, man, like some of these cats, bro.
Oh man, no.
You know what I'm saying? What's up? Hey, what's up with man?
Bro,
Hey,
I gotta start working out before.
Could you see me making my thumbnails?
Yeah, with this hanging down. With that hanging down. Yeah.
Could you see me making my thumbnails? What the fuck is that, man?
Or do I have them up here? No, I don't have my sunglasses, but some of them got the sunglasses. You ever seen the ones where they're like that little weird?
What happened?
You ever seen the ones where they do like the sunglasses where they look a little weird? You know, they're like pulling it down.
That's all kind of weirdo stuff, man.
Yeah, it's all goofy and backwards.
Nothing cool about it.
I got black shorts on, man.
Everyone is turning their brightness down on their phones right now. Did you ever take Suboxone or anything to get out of your addiction? Never took Suboxone. PZ, methadone, but never Suboxone.
I did Suboxone, taper, but not when I came off fentanyl. No, I just did it cold turkey.
Yes, sir, Juan.
What's up, Juan? Yeah, so I won't blend in with the wall, bro. I bought a big ass picture, bro. It'll be up soon. I'm not gonna say what it is, but it's a nice ass one. We'll put gold around it and shit. Make it look real nice.
Cool. Curl Dog 13. What's up? Q boy said box and Sandman respects from down south. Motherfucker,
right.
Ego in the house.
Respects right back.
Our sub withdrawals worse.
I would say methadone's number 1 and subs are number 2.
Repping the Back Valley. Much love to all the solid ones.
I get it. I understand. No, I just been
never locked it up. I'm proud to say that. That's right, Vince Hernandez. I hear you, bro.
Thank you, Bilo.
Yeah, so I wrenched a couple, a few of you guys up, man. So, hey.
Who are some of the new wrenches?
Huh?
Who are some of the new wrenches?
Who are some of the new? I don't remember. I mean, upstate point of view. What's your name? What's your name? Shannon. There's a few of them.
Okay.
Smokey, Loco Bear.
Okay. Machete.
Oh, Machete has been
He's been one.
He's had a filero for a while now.
Yeah. No,
and
we
he's been
needed
known
it.
to use it.
Gabriel, basically, it just, for like people come here talking crazy, you guys can delete the comments, or if it's borderline, disrespectful and, you know, they don't get it, you put them in timeout, make them go stand in the corner like a little kid.
Gino Reyes. No, I didn't. I wish I would have, bro. I tried everything within my power to get that dude moved on over there when he was there. I had a brief opportunity when he first came to San Quentin. He came through the Adjustment Center. They put him on the ad seg, the integrated yard. There wasn't no Northerners over there. There was some Africanos over there that we had putting in a lot of work, but the BGF that was on my yard, I pleaded with him, man, to have that dude hit, but he didn't want to do it at that time because if they would have moved on that dude, they'd have been all over the front page news out there. You know, they would have been all over TV because he was still hot at that time. You had all kinds of Inside Edition, 48 Hours, all those TV shows were coming up interviewing him at that time. So he was too hot. He told me that once he cooled down, he gave me his word that he'd have him hit. But by that time, dude had moved over to one of those funny yards, man. It never happened.
Who are you talking about just now?
Richard Ramirez. Nice stalker.
Okay. He was doing all those interviews from inside?
Well, they were coming up to see him. My point is he was very hot at that time. You know, when they first get there, like Richard Ramirez, same thing with him. Those dudes, when they first, you know, land on death row, Scott Peterson, same way.
Oh, he's a big one.
They're hot. And it, you know, after a year or two, you know, cools down, the media cools down, and you're not gonna probably end up on it. You probably still will, but you know, he just didn't want to put nobody in that position, man. Boxer, have you ever been down here in the southern states? You mentioned you love the outdoors, and we're at what southern state? Kentucky? Yeah, I've been out there to Virginia, been all through there.
I can't handle the humidity all out there, man. But hey, Poncho, to answer your question, bro, it's the second time I play that game. I put like 400 hours in. I'm gonna go back to God of War next. Well, some states can have fireworks, Miss T, and some states can't. I was in when I was living in Florida, they had a 2-story fireworks store. I still want to go in and get a bunch of them and bring them back with me, but I have to figure out how to. Can't do that on a plane. Gabriel, so he was looking for one for a minute, and then I reached out to him, and then he put me on a 90-day probation period. And then we just stuck. Our personalities click, and yeah, just went from there. I edit pretty much everything that goes out. That's why I'm so pale. He puts my ass to work all the time.
The humidity is killer for sure, but once you adapt, I couldn't imagine living anywhere else.
I could never adapt. Couldn't do it.
Everlasting base. Hold that thought, bro. Hold that thought. I got something lined up for you guys in the next month. I'm not gonna tell you what it is, but I'll tell you when the time is right. And this ain't, you know, I'm not blowing some hot air, man. I'm talking about making big moves when I'm not. You guys will hear about it. It's already in motion, actually. So
Smokey, did I miss your comment? Get what back, bro?
Rasa Food, that's right.
What's up, Carlos? Yeah, that Night Stalker was a weirdo.
Carlos Pinal, appreciate you, man. There you go, Droops. Exactly. Can we get your version of how you met Sandman? It's nothing special. I put out a couple a couple comments. I think asking if anybody knew how to edit or was into video production, if they wanted to if there was anybody available to try to, if they wanted to work with me. And he was one of the ones that responded. So we touched base. We talked about how we were gonna, some of the content that I was putting out, the direction of the channel and all that stuff, and the rest is history, man.
Yeah, man, Max. And then someone was asking me about JD earlier. I actually got back in contact with him like 2 days ago. He's doing all right.
Truth teller. I'm not sure, man. I'm still trying to find out. I got a line on it right now, though. So if I find out, I'll let you guys know. I believe I know what it is, but not 100%.
Oh, see, what's up, bro?
Life's tough, so I'm teaching them young not to expect leniency from me and Mario. How long did it take you to read your? How long did it take to read your book for the audio version? Shit. I mean, I read kind of fast, bro. To be honest with you, it was because the person I had editing at that time, they were only putting out a video maybe every 3-4 days, so it took a minute, man. I want to say it took about a good 3 months, 2-3 months, something like that. 50 something chapters.
I think I ended up finishing like the last 2 or 3 or something like that. That's when I came on the scene. Yeah. Something like that. And then we moved on to profiles.
Yeah, I got him a long Q&A coming up for him. So, it's been a while since we put something out like that. I don't remember last time we put out a Q&A. It's been a minute, man.
At least 6 months. Boston, Atlanta, I wish.
I listened to it in like 4 days driving from Sacramento to Santa Rosa every day. That's right. I appreciate you, Gabriel. Yeah, man, it's a lot. I mean, you burn through them when you're listening to them. About something reading, mini writing, having affected your eyesight. Hell yeah, you don't see me squinting. My eyes are good far long distance, but like up close, it's blurry, man. I gotta read use those 3 point those just regular reading glasses. They ain't prescription nothing, man. But
you ain't got the little bifocal ones where you have to look.
Oh man, hell no, just some old regular dollar store.
Yeah,
3.0 reading glasses.
It's a good magnification. Hey, Jazzy Nut. So people from California call each other fool, like "What's up, fool?" or nothing. It's no disrespect or anything like that, you know. It's not like it's a derogatory term.
What would have been Sandman's role in the regiment if you had him back in the day?
Logistics.
I don't know, man. Maybe I'd have had him involved in the counterfeiting operation. Something dealing with the computers.
No way, Machete. I mean, come back today, yeah, but not. I ain't supporting them.
That's a good question. Where'd you go, JB? That's a good question because the war stories. So the war stories, they're geared more towards experiences that I had where obviously some of them I ended up in some bad situations. All the stupid stuff out there, gang banging and all that stuff, is geared more towards that kind of stuff. The Inner Demons is geared more towards It's my personal experiences, but it's everything. It's and it's more in depth, more detailed about just about my whole story, my whole life story. So I'm about to get into it in these it's about to get turned up, man. For those of you that are interested in the county jail part of it, that's where we're at. Well, I'm about to get raided.
Hey, Carlos Pinell, Sencal, appreciate that for the super chats.
Yeah, most definitely appreciate it, man. Also, where'd you go?
Gabriel.
Sancal 805, appreciate you as well, man. The Night Stalker ran into the wrong hood, white fence territory. Yeah, that's when they was thumping that fool. Themo, you're pretty funny, man.
Where is Timo? There he is.
Pichagoya, first time here. I'm new to your channel, Boxer. It all kicked off after I heard a chapter from your book, A Broken Paradigm. Once I discovered that you're a narrator and author, where I was hooked. Stay feeding. Hey, I appreciate you, brother, man. Obviously, I like new subs, man. New people that tap into the channel, man. Hopefully, keep you interested, bro. But it's all appreciated, man. With all the distribution.
Salute, Carlos. Thank you for that, man. Poncho, I don't know. I can't go into that because of YouTube, you know.
Well, where's he at? And good looking out, Carlos Pinal again, man. Appreciate you, man. Shout out to San Jose.
Yep. Hometown right there.
Need Biggie on the chop it. My boy is going to Dodgers game tonight. Orale, boxer from Wasson. Shout out to Watsonville, man. Ligma Vagina. That's pretty funny there, man.
They got you with the okey doke again.
No, come on, bro. You see me reading it, man. No. Ligma Vagina. Trust me, I'm very cautious of what I read now, man. They got me on that last raffle. What was it? Hey Bob, can you send a shout out, man, to my new business? Insider was the last word, and DIXON was the first word. So like a big dummy, I'm thinking this fool got a brand new business. I'm like, hey man, shout out to and I'm like, okay, all right. Yeah, I know you're laughing right now, you big old dummy.
And they got me too a couple times with the CDs. They still try and get me on that one.
Mm-hmm. Hey, good looking out, Evil Gaming, YT from King City, man. Shout out to King City, man. You know Fabian Zavala. Your videos give me the work, get me through my work day. I've gone through Inner Demons and War Stories 2 times already, man. I appreciate you, man.
Mm-hmm.
Try to put one out at least every other night. I was gonna put one out tonight, but jumped on with you guys. And let me just say this one more time. I occasionally like to say this, man, because people seem to get the wrong impression, and I just want to clarify this. So, the war stories. When I first came on to YouTube, I came on with loaded news media, and
Yeah.
it was never about telling no war stories. It was never about nothing like that. It was about pushing the line we were pushing, the one I've been pushing. Over time, I branched off. I got my own channel, and I started putting out my own content. People started asking about my personal experiences, things that I've been through. And I debated for a while on whether or not I was going to tell war stories, because you talk about negative things, you're going to get negative attention. There's going to be negative dialogue, and people are going to say that I'm glorifying. I don't need to, trust me, I don't need to come on to YouTube and try to impress anybody. I've done all that, man. You know what I'm saying? This is the last place that I need to push that kind of line, man. The reason why I do it is because they're the people that do glorify that lifestyle. I want them to understand the type of things that they're gonna encounter out there in the streets. You're gonna be out there in the streets. You're gonna be stabbing people, shooting people, fighting out there in the streets. That's gonna come back on you as well. And the fact that I've been able to navigate through the streets for 53 years and I'm still here, it's not by luck. You know what I mean? But you might not be as fortunate if you're out there in the streets. You might end up getting put in the hospital and having one of those life-changing experiences that shake you completely out of gangbanging and everything else, where you just want to come home and live life and never do nothing bad again. You know what I'm saying? So when I tell those stories, and I always try to put a message out, but that's when I'm doing it, that's the mindset that I have, that I'm trying to let these guys know what kind of stuff they're gonna get involved in out there. They're gonna be involved in. And that's why I do it. It's not to glorify, some of you guys like to hear that stuff, man. So that's why I do it. But throw the inner demons in there to kind of balance things out. You guys get the full picture, the full everything that I've done out there. I'm an open book, man.
Two things real quick. Hey, JB, yeah, we got a strike, and I got hella fined for it. And then True Teller. Yeah, that was. Yeah, and then True Teller wants to know, when you were in the NF, did you feel powerful? Powerful?
Did I feel powerful?
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, I was a leader, but if you mean like did I gloat, or did I let the power get to my head? Nah. I guarantee you, anybody that has done time with me, anybody that's been out there on the yard with me, that's been in a household uh, where I was at, will definitely would never say that B was the type of dude that he let the power get to his head, or that I used to grandstand or any of that stuff. I was never about that, man. But there is a level of I mean, if you're running a whole prison, there is a it's the best way I can say it. I mean, there is some power that comes with it, I guess, man. But the real power is out there on the streets. I'd rather be running a company. I'd rather be a CEO of one of these big companies, man, and be the shot caller of 500 employees, a whole workforce. You know what I mean? That's the real gangsters. Who wants to run a old funky prison yard, a county jail? So I trip out, man. I was having this conversation the other day. It's like, inside of prison, it's like I was at the top of the food chain. I was able to get up to the top, but coming out here to the streets, just a regular motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes it when I think about it, it's like, damn, man, how come I can't get to the top out here? How come you got people living in $2-3 million houses and mansions, and just another person struggling out here? It's crazy when you think about it. You know what I mean? But it was something I was thinking about the other day. It's like, in there, those of us that were affiliated and got hooked up, we got to the top of that food chain in there. But you come out here and it's like I'm struggling with the rest of you. Just another guy, you know. How can I get to the top out here? How can I own 3 or 4 houses, 5, 6 cars, money in the bank? There's people that are living that kind of life that and it's it's to be admired, man.
Timo, yeah, man. Check out the other channel. I'm gonna drop a video on that. This isn't the channel though to speak on sports.
Appreciate that, M Star Media.
Where to go? Martin 9400 is asking, did being in charge stress you out? What was more stressful, the pen or obviously out here you kind of touched on it already?
Being what? What happened?
He wanted to know what was more stressful, being inside or being out, which you kind of touched on the second part already.
What was more stressful, being out here or in there?
Yeah.
Yeah, it depends. It depends on what was happening in there. You know, there was a part of in doing time, all the years of doing time, there was really not too much that stressed me out. The shoe wars, that kind of stuff, that's can be kind of stressful. But for a time in the Santa Clara County Jail was stressful. Some of the things that were going on, obviously. Other than that, probably out here. I'm just a regular guy, man, trying to pay my bills, pay my taxes, trying to survive like the rest of you. So the struggle is real out here. Box, did you read about
Hey, Gabriel, let me drop my email so you can get a signed copy of the book. Yeah, he does do that.
No, I didn't hear about that one, Daniel Hurtado. I heard about. Yeah, I'm thinking about creating another series on not things like that right there, but I read this story earlier. Read a story earlier, man, about some crazy cat. I don't know any of you read that story. It was a small story. It happened somewhere. But this crazy cat, this lady was at a park with her dog, and her dog was one of those golden retrievers, and showed a picture of the dog in the paper. And this dude, guess he was crazy, but the lady was over there in the park, with their dog, and this dude basically, what is it, eviscerated the dog. Came up to the dog, picked the dog up by his throat, started choking him, and pulled out a banger, and just basically just deep, sliced him right down the middle, devoured him. You know what I mean? That's crazy, man. Boy, somebody did that to Gizmo.
Gizmo would tear him up.
Bad, huh?
Gizmo would tear him up.
I couldn't imagine somebody doing something like that, man. That's somebody's baby.
No. Yeah, no. Where'd that go? Yeah, Gabriel, just shoot me an email and then I'll get on it and send you one.
Why has any content creator speaks on homeboy that changed their lives and in the past put work in the hood, joined the military, and did good, but has never, huh? Why has any content creator? Why has any content creator speaks on homeboys? I think you're trying to ask why hasn't any content creator speak on homeboys that have changed their lives? And I think I have. Boxer. Are you a millionaire? From my book? Truth telling, no, bro. I wish. I wish, man. My book is not, it's not a national bestseller like that, bro. You know, keep it real with you guys, man. It's done fairly well for a first time author, uh, but I ain't kicking up no dust like that, man.
JB, no, man, I got lucky. No. That's true, Smokey. You don't know what you eating if you've been to Chinatown and
Beat dog.
NYC.
Box, when are you gonna show us those $500 bills? You know, I actually sold them, bro. Um, yeah, I sold them. I got some other ones, but they're not $500 bills. They're some of them are horse blankets. They call them horse blankets because they're big. They're huge, but they're like you'll have a um Jackson or Grant. Grant will be on a $20 bill. Jackson will be on a 50. It's crazy. Back in those days, the federal notes, the federal um, bills. Some of them are horse blankets, the silver certificates, all that stuff. Jason the Heart, what's good in the casa? You know, dog.
They were asking about the second one. I know you were working on it for a minute.
Yeah, it's trying to get through it, man. Where's it at? I got it right here. Let me see.
What's up, B-Dog? What's up, everyone that I can't get to?
See, I have it right here.
Dog tastes like chicken. Man, I hope I never ate a dog before. That's why I go to Panda Express, but still don't know. Machete.
Yeah, so I'm getting through it, man. I got 3/4 of it done. I gotta put more time into it, man.
Cats, rats, whatever they can get their hands on.
Yeah.
Kentucky got the biggest elk in the No, I didn't know that. I thought they were up in Alaska. Kay was asking if you ever thought about pitching your story to like Netflix or producers or anything.
Hold that thought. That's what I'm saying. You guys hold that thought. A couple weeks, I'll have something for you guys, man.
Martin.
Anthony, no, I'm not from Daly City originally, from Tulare County, now up in Oregon.
Yeah, that's right, Ghost Recon. Brad Pitt playing him.
You had feds heat on, and the hierarchy tells you to keep running the operation. Tell them about that. Is that what you're saying, Jose G? Tell them about the time you had feds heat on you and the hierarchy.
Well, you had both. You
Tells
had
you
state and feds on you.
Yeah, what he's talking about is, some of you probably heard it. You know, when I had a counterfeiting operation going on. It's pretty funny, man. I seen. Matter of fact, not to get off track, but I seen this video that came out. I'm not gonna even throw him out there because it'd just give him some recognition. But the dude put a video out, and it's like 3 things you need to know about boxer. And actually, I watched the video and I wasn't even mad, man, because I'm like at the end of watching the video, I was like, bro, if really that's all you got for real, man, and you're a conspiracy theorist, somebody that really gets into all that COINTELPRO and all that, and this dude thinks that my girl's fake, thinks she's fake. I never had a limousine business. Like, bro, you I kind of feel bad for you because I've seen some of your content before and some of it was interesting, but you got my information like really, really wrong, man. Like for real, for real. I'm sitting there watching this and somebody shot it to me and they were like, man, they whoop, whoop, whoop. And I'm like, bro, honestly, I kind of enjoyed it. You know what I mean? Because 5 minutes of it wasn't even about me. It was fluff because there was nothing you could say. I take people's thunder. You know what I mean? There's nothing you can say, man. What are you going to do? What, you going to repeat it? But it was about, supposedly I used a K-Ron 4 news brief about George Jackson and
San Quentin 6.
The San Quentin 6. And I thought it was funny, man. I was like, man, for real, bro. What is the whole objective here, man?
What's didn't we use like when Yogi got hit, the fucking news thing, but it was completely taken out of context?
Yeah.
Dude, all we can do is just laugh at it. All we can do is laugh.
Exactly. But then it was like, Boxer pays guys in Vacaville to lie about George Jackson. I got a vested interest in lying about George Jackson. Come on, bro.
Someone who died over.
I understand though, man. You're trying to find some content to put out, and you got to talk about something. So, but you're so far off, man. I wish Vicky didn't exist, man. Unfortunately, she passed away, and it's one of them things. But anyway, what I was saying before I got into that, because that kind of reminded me. So I had the feds were on me because of a counterfeiting operation I had going on out there, and they were about to swoop in on me, man. But these other agencies, and I'm going to talk about this in my Inner Demons probably the next 2 episodes. These other agencies already had been surveilling me and my crew for a while, and they were getting ready to wrap up their investigation. It had already been like a 2-month investigation or 2 or 3 month investigation, and they were gonna pounce on me, and then you had Operation Black Widow. I was gonna be pulled into that case. Actually, I was an unindicted co-conspirator. But this other agency that ended up getting me told these other guys, you know what? We got him. We're like 90% done with our investigation. We got him on a life case. We're taking him and like 20 other cats down. So the other guys backed up. They backed up. I had that paperwork. It came out in my discovery when my case. I didn't even know this until after that these other guys were gonna get me.
So you had FBI, and then the Santa Clara County on you, and then for the counterfeiting, what do they use? They use
the SSU.
Yeah, no, but for the counterfeiting, they use the dudes who protect the president. But what I can't remember the name of the.
Yeah, anyway.
Secret Service, yeah.
Yeah.
You had all 3 of them on you.
And the agency that I'm talking about that took me down, though, it was an agency called Santa Clara County Specialized Enforcement Team, CSET. Yeah. And it's an agency that you have cops that work in that agency in that in that capacity for, I think, 2-year intervals where they might work highway patrol. They might be a beat cop for San Jose PD. They might be Los Gatos, but they all come from different agencies, and their whole thing is to go after high-level gang members or high level drug runners. Um, that's what they do. So
It's kind of like the Rampart unit in LA before it got disbanded.
yeah, it's similar to that.
But people don't understand that in San Jose, there's Campbell, there's South San Jose, there's the East Side, then you got Santa Clara, and then you got Los Gatos, Los Altos is a different county, but you got all these different little cities with different police departments where they all come together, like you said, and they work together.
Box. Are your legs still messed up from that raid? When they shot me in the legs, nah, not like they were, bro. Yeah, they when they came through the door, he's talking about, and again, you guys are gonna hear me talk about it the next couple episodes. But they shot me with the because my girl she had heart problems. She was dying. She had lupus. So when they raided the pad, they came crazy, man. The motherfuckers came crazy. Trust me. They and they said that they turned on this box before they started kicking my door, but they turned it on after. The box, there was a box in my driveway. All it was a big speaker, and it just kept on repeating occupants of 30, 32, 30, 38, 30, Beecher Court, open the door. It just kept on repeating it loud, man. Woke up the whole neighborhood. And then they unscrewed my porch light, and then they came in crazy. They obliterated my front door. So when they started coming in, the whole house started shaking. I knew that it could only be a couple of things, man. Either somebody was crazy enough to try to rob me, somebody was coming over there to try to jack me, or the NF sent a squad. Because you just never know in this game, bro. I had never done nothing wrong at that point, but the politics had become cutthroat, so you just never know. Look at Mike Eel. Or it could be law enforcement. Somebody told him, and that's what it was. When the door finally blew open, there's a bunch of cops in full tactical gear, man. San Jose SWAT, B&E, Bureau of Narcotics Enforcement, CSET. They even had the highway patrol over there. They even had the district attorney actually came and walked through the house. I didn't know who he was at the time, but later on I would end up seeing him when obviously they prosecuted me, and it was him.
Was that the same one they wanted you to take out?
Nah. You talking about Kitty and Charles Castaneda? There's a husband and wife team.
Yeah.
That no, but so when they came through the door, I was standing there, bicycle shorts, basketball shorts, a slingshot, and they came in crazy, man. And I didn't want them to run back there and scare her, so I didn't. They were telling me to get out, and I wouldn't get on the floor. I didn't want them to come in crazy like that, man. So they started shooting those flash grenades, hit me in my legs. They hit me like 4 times, and finally they pulled me out, threw me on the grass out in front, got me, tackled me, cuffed me up, and they went. That's when I was telling, hey man, it's just me and my lady, man. You know what I mean? She spandex, yeah. I walked right into that one. It's just me and my girl, man. And then they were like, "Where's the fucking dog at? Where's the dog?" Come on, man. It's a little Pomeranian. You know what I mean? But when they said that, I was thinking to myself, they did their homework, man, because they knew I had a dog. And yeah, so when they finally put me on the couch, I looked down at my legs, man. I just started laughing. I was like, damn. The flash grenades burned all the hair off my legs. My legs were crispy ass black, and they were still smoking.
Did they breach the door, or did they just hit it open with
Bro,
one of them?
they breached it. They kept kicking it. They kept hitting it with the batter ram because I'm standing there, and chunks of it were literally flying by me, bro, on the floor. Boom! It took them a few times, and finally, when they hit the hole locking mechanism with the handle
Ramp.
on it, that whole piece came off, bro. Like they must have hit that piece because the whole thing flew past me, and then the door flew open.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was like, what the fuck did they or what they put?
I ain't mad at you, man. I walked right into that, man.
Yeah,
With spandex, bicycle shorts, with some chanclas and some
we got Lance Armstrong over here.
Damn, I slipped up and said bicycle shorts. They got me, man. Stacey Dukes. Hey, boss, I'm glad you did the. Yeah, we would never have seen you again. You would have been like silver. I'm glad you did get the. Glad I did get the DA. You
Yeah,
glad
they
I
would
did.
have buried you for that one.
Glad. You mean you glad I didn't? Oh
Yeah,
man. Yeah. Tell me what kind of sense that makes, man.
zero.
Mentioned Norteños whacked the MN member in the feds recently. Is that true? Alex, it wasn't, from my understanding, it wasn't in the feds. It was in the Arizona prison system. You know what I mean? That's where that supposedly uh, the Norteños, I guess, they butchered uh, a metal in the Arizona prison system. And as a result of that, I guess they green lighted all Norteños.
Do they go buying Marrows down there, or they knew MA?
Yeah, man, Chevy Lokes, it's all good, man. What happened?
Do they go buy Marrows down there, or they knew MA?
No, they go by medals. But yeah,
Okay,
they're
because
new. They're
they had that
different.
whole war with the new MA and then the old MA.
Well, I seen something where they're Arizona Mexican mafia is actually aligning with California, and I don't know if it was just some prisons, but it showed some pictures, man, where they were mixed up.
Oh,
Fox, seen Fox in a picture with some other cats out of Arizona.
isn't Fox in the feds though?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Oh, okay, yeah.
In the feds, they were aligning. I'm not sure where. Yeah, honest to a fault, huh? Even about the biker shorts. Below, man. Hey, good looking
Salute.
out, Below, man. I appreciate you, man. Daddy needs a new pair of bicycle shit. Oh man. Yeah, I'll take that, man. I'll take that, Below. Appreciate you, bro. Below's always coming through, man.
Salute, Bilo. Thank you.
Salute from Greenfield. I have a question. Can you break down the inner council and general council, who they are, and what are their responsibilities? So the inner council and general council, they're bodies of Cat 3 NF obviously NF members that are selected. It's kind of set up the same as the MESA used to be set up. It's a counseling system where they vote. Um, for some of the major changes within the organization. And a lot of these guys, I've talked about it before, but a Cat 3 is the highest level or highest category you can get within the NF. There's no higher category than a Cat 3. And even though the generals are generals, they're not technically they're not higher than any other Cat 3. They just have an added responsibility. Being a general is just being given a responsibility. They've been voted in to fulfill that position, but it's not like, yeah, their position gives them a little bit more leadership and more status, but they're still Cat 3s. But anyways, those bodies are they're they vote for some of the major changes, investigations. It's just like the Mesa used to be, man. You got the inner council, and then you got the general council. The general council is made up of more than the inner, and it's always an odd number. It's the same way, man. It could be 7, it could be 9, it could be 11. But they have the powers to to impeach somebody, to impeach one of the generals. They have more powers than the generals themselves, really, as a body. A lot of the NF, the leadership and the way that it's structured under paramilitary structure, a lot of this stuff is taken right out of the same way that the military have their chain of command set up. It's the same way. They got a lot of it from that. It's like almost identical. They take it and they put their own spin on it. But it's like the same. If you've ever read up on the military, their chain of command, some of their bodies that vote and have special powers, impeachment powers, it's the same way. That's where they've gotten all that stuff from, the leadership structure.
Hey, I got a quick question. So, did they have to vote on hitting Tibbs?
Oh yeah, without a doubt. That Tibbs was when they hit him, I want to say that he was no longer acting as a general. I believe he had stepped down, and somebody else was put in that position. I think at that time, don't quote me, but I think it was Mad Dog. But to hit somebody like Tibbs, a Cat 3, most definitely it went through a vote. It's not like somebody was just say just go hit Tibbs. They had to go through a voting system.
And Cueteo clean up. So, do you think they specifically picked him for that, or is
he was a celly? He was a celly, and Cuete's gonna owe cleanup for the rest of his life. He's never, when I mean, technically, Conejo was in the same situation as Cuete. He was demoted, and his street say was taken permanently, meaning that you will never again hold the position of a padrino or to oversee a street regiment. And he knew that, and it was clear. Everybody knew it within the organization. He was stripped. He was demoted. It could have went further than that, really. And as soon as they left, as soon as everybody cut, they all went to Santa Rita, and then they all went to the feds. He ended up getting put in a position of a general again. And he, it's
well, he saw his opportunity and he took it.
Of course.
So everyone talks about Skip, right? And then how did he become a Cat 3 without putting in work? Didn't he hit someone in Beaumont? Or like it took a while for him to finally hit someone, right? Well, or he led something, a riot, but like to actually, I'm not going to say what he did, but he hit someone in Beaumont and then he finally earned his bones.
I don't know about that. Skip has put in work before, bro. But Skip's been around for a while, a good while. Skip has a lot of influence. And not every Cat 3 has a body. Not every Cat 3 has a body. It's a lot of the times it's required. It's requisite. It's not. It can be the fastest way to get up there to the top of the organization, to get promoted to a Cat 3, Cat 2, is to either spill blood or to be productive. Skip was productive for a lot of years. He was a dope dealer, and he's a good dope dealer. He slung dope. He's out there with the Blancos, and he's making a lot of money. Um, but Skip's a true believer too, and those guys have been around Skip for a long time. Corny, Cuete, Tibbs, Pinky, all those guys, leadership. So, I know a lot of people have said that hey, he barely put in any work, but um, and he caught a body over there, and like I said, there's a lot of cat threes that don't have a body, and just because there's some cat threes that caught a body on the streets, but it wasn't not related to the organization. It was they killed their wives' father-in-law or something. They caught a hot one. They end up going to the joint. They're in prison years later. They're there 15, 20 years later. They get promoted, but they don't have a body for the organization. It might come later. So it just depends, man. It depends. But yeah, everybody knows it's not a secret. Skip caught a hot one in the feds. He was looking at the federal death penalty for it. Um, so yeah. What else, man? Yes, globalists, the people that want a world government. How can you vote on things if all the Cat 3 members are spread out in different states and federal prisons? That's a good question. They have ways of communicating, bro. Now the system that they're using now is basically the same way the Mexican mafia has used senoras. They call them senoras, and they actually have for years have been more involved with the females than the NF. The NF has used women to facilitate communication, safe houses, three-way phone drops, things like that. But as far as like really getting them involved is, as a senora, something like that, that's what they're kind of doing now. Everybody, their lady, their wife, that's their facilitator. You know, they have a bigger role now. That's what they're doing, more so than they've ever done. But they have their ways of communicating through lawyers, through legal mail, through phone calls. In the feds, they got access at phone calls all the time. So there's ways to get around it. Might take a little bit of time, but it will eventually get done. They'll get word from over here. They'll get word from over there. Eventually, they'll get word from such and such over here.
But
Box.
there, go ahead. Go ahead.
Box. Where was Big Turtle from? Turtle was from 9-5. What's up?
So, but aren't they putting a lot of dudes who came out of the ADX and all that stuff, like Pinky and all them, Skip, on the same yards now? Because you in the feds you can't have they're not mixing them anymore because they take off every time they see them.
A lot of them are in ADX right now. I mean, you see the pictures. They're taking group pictures and.
They put them back in.
They what?
They put them back in the ADX.
They've been in the ADX.
I thought a few of them got out and went to USP Florence.
I don't know who you're talking about specifically, but some of them are still there.
I think Mad Dog took a picture in USP Florence, and then I thought a few of them got out, but I don't know.
They might have, but some of them have gotten out and went back. You know what I mean? So I don't know. It just depends on who you're talking about and what time, bro. But yeah, they went through the step down. If you take someone out, that's not an op or a target of the O, do you still get credit for spilling blood if it wasn't in furtherance of the organization? If it was an op, and you'll get credit for it because even though it really wasn't technically like you weren't acting on an order from the organization, a specific directive, you're you did it because of your beliefs. You were part of that belief system. You were part of the that war. You didn't wake up one day and just decide to go take out an op just because he was an op because he wears blue. So it just depends. There's damn man, it's too early for 4th of July. Um,
Same here.
it depends. Martin 9400.
Gabriel, because of box, and then that's why I ask questions. But I'm more knowledgeable on my people than I am, the NF.
Do you know Trigger Armando Potter? Yes, I do. Chevy Loke, yes, I do. Mad Dog seems like a very influential member. He is, Alex. He's very underrated. People don't give him enough credit. He has a lot of influence, and he's somebody that's, again, I'm not glorifying that lifestyle. That's the lifestyle they choose to live. But um, he's a true believer in what he does, and he's always been somebody that's been known to just have a lot of integrity, bro. What you see is what you get with him. He's a straight up dude. Um, yeah. Sandman, who are your people? Hope that's not too much of a question to ask. And if so, yeah, who are your people?
Just the whites.
Shannon, it's a lot. It's a lot. Shoot me an email. It's about me on my page, and I will explain it. It's some secret squirrel stuff, Shannon. Smokey the local bear. I send mines to you.
Yes, here we go again, bro. Don't say that.
Boss, can you tell us something about Bubbles, the guy, Jay Hands? You want me to tell you about the time he told me to take him to the flea market? Oh, man, Jay Hands, man, I got to give it to you, man. The time the big homie told me to take him to the grocery store. I don't know. I didn't have a lot of interacting with Bubbles. We never really did time. We was up in the Bay, but we were in different blocks. And again, the Bay is huge. The shoe, you can be up there for 10 years and not run into somebody. We were never in the same block. I never did time with him besides Pelican Bay. He's from the Valley, so I was never in reception with him or nothing like that. But I mean, he was doing his thing out there. He was legit. He had a regiment out there. He was assigned as the RC at one point in time. Other than that, I really can't tell you anything personal about him. My interaction with him has been very limited. How did Bubbles obtain his status? Again, he's like a new generation type of C. I don't know. These guys he came later. He came years later. I believe he might have got pulled like after 2000 or something like that in the somewhere around there, 2010, somewhere in there. What do you think goes on in these mass shooters' heads doing that cowardly act? Shit. Yeah, I don't know, man.
Most of them are just kids, bro. Their
They're
brain
wild.
doesn't develop.
Yo, Boxer, what all these jams remind you of the 80s and 90s? Those songs by the Animals are mine. Oh man, all them oldies from the 80s and the 90s. There's so many of them, bro. Mob Entertainment. There's so many of them. That's all I listen to though. Is oldies, old school, love jams.
Yeah.
Gap Band. Huh?
Go ahead. No, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, I'm just saying groups like the Gap Band from the 80s and 90s, either Gap Band, you got who else reminds me of the 80s? Marvin Gaye, Earth, Wind and Fire, uh, all them old groups, man.
Yeah, he's into the oldies. I've been trying to get him to go to a concert, but
Yeah.
I'm eventually gonna get you going, bro. Because you never went, we'll find one.
Wife's pissed. We're supposed to go get ice cream like 30 minutes ago, but this live is hell in her. She wants her rocky road, homeboy. And it's hot too. Anthony, he was definitely on that 10 and 2 activities in his pit. Didn't he leave the O? He's booking pictures local. We talking about Bubbles? Yeah, he's no longer active. Anthony Merkovich.
Yeah, Anthony, I wouldn't try to take him to the Pantera. No. No Cowboys from Hell for him.
Chongoya, man. That ain't. I know that's not Chongo. Chongo, is that you, Chongo? Switch, hell yeah. All them old groups, man.
Actually, you'd like 5 minutes alone with, just give 5 minutes alone with Lencho. You like that song.
Yeah.
What up, JC?
Every homeboy back in the day played, we got to get out of this place. If it's the last thing we ever do. As a joke song at their welcome home party. Yeah. Box.
Yeah, you might like Walk.
Nah, Randy. Didn't go up. Ain't gonna go up too much more than that.
He might like Cemetery Gates too, because it's acoustic with sing or not acoustic with singing, but yeah, he might like that one too.
I could probably throw another 20 or 30 on there though.
Okay. Oh man.
Damn it. I went outside to have a cigar and forgot it was raining. Wet socks suck. Can we get Boxer and Lencho on the phone together?
Yeah, I think a lot of people would pay to hear that one.
Man, Lencho.
I'm the general. Got it.
It's Baby Doll, aka P. Jagoya. The L's are pronounced. Yeah, that's how I was saying it, right? I wasn't rolling those L's. Chagoya, right?
Smokey, I can tell, bro. Yeah, no, that's the kind of music I listen to.
I want to hear Lencho's side. Shit.
Hey, thank you, Ivan.
Ask him why he wouldn't sell up with me. This is Wolfie. I send mine to you two guys. Keep up the good work. Keep dropping that fire. That's right, Wolfie. Appreciate you, man.
Isn't Lencho in the medical center?
Vacaville?
Vacaville, yeah. I was going to say Vacaville, but I wanted to say Victorville for some reason.
That dude, all that dude does is cry. He probably got 1,000 chronos. He probably got a chrono for his pillow, for his socks, for his underwear. He probably got a chrono for everything. Huh?
Yeah. Wheelchair.
2 blankets. You know what I mean? 2 blankets, a fluffy towel.
6 mattresses.
Yeah. Probably gets cold milk every night. How do you think Lencho was living nowadays? Being he was a tyrant to his people, he probably ain't living too cool right now. You know, he might have a couple top ramen soups up under his bunk, maybe a stale honey bun or something, but he ain't doing it like that.
Robert, he always has, man. They only got a few good songs though. I was brought up on like Alice in Chains and Stone Temple Pilots, stuff like that.
Why did they stab Indio's brother in San Quentin? Which Indio are you talking about? The Indio. You talking about back in the 70s? Where'd you go? Why is he in a wheelchair? Who's in a wheelchair? Lynch was in a wheelchair.
Well, I was making a joke.
If he is, it's probably because of that baseball sized globble that he got caught with. That boy's his man pocket, man. He had a whole can of bugler, 5 lighters.
Smoke it, yeah, man. Ivan's only doing one more album and he's gonna retire. Hell yeah, I like System of a Down.
Thanks for the answer, Boxer. In your opinion, who do you think is the most feared AB member and the MA member? I tell you, as far as the MA, there's a lot of them. There's quite a few that there's killers everywhere, man. But I tell you guys, Chato from Maravilla, that's somebody to watch out for. I can tell you that right now. I was over there in San Quentin when you guys remember that the Maxon Road, those cats from where are they from? Sangra, the ones that killed the kids and the mom and the two dropouts.
Hey, Troxel was about it too, right? Remember him? Dan Troxel.
Oh, Danny Troxel. Yeah, I was in the same pod with him.
Yeah.
He I seen him and his celly get off with Bobo from Fresno and Africano. Matter of fact, on that debriefing profile that I did, there's an Africano that is in a video that we have in that profile. And he's straddling the chair and he's talking in that video. That's Bobo. Well, his door popped open in Pelican Bay. They were all in our pod. Danny Troxel, Danny T, and Danny C. He had a celly named Danny C. They were in the far corner, and then you had old boy from Fresno, and you had another cat who's out of the Bay Area, Africano. Well, this door opened up, and they got off on the tier. It was a good one. You know, Danny C and Danny T. He's not there. He's not a small dude. There's some good sized woods, man. They got down. They did their thing, man.
Yeah, Robert, I'm 31, man.
But I would say Chato from Maravilla is just one. I know of a few, but he's one that is definitely somebody to be reckoned with. As far as the ABs, you have youngster John Stinson, somebody that I was up there with. I was in the same pod with him. I was in him and Kurt Turflinger or Rick Turflinger were in the same pod with us for a while. You had a lot of them, man. That the ABs that were in my pod and another. Where was I? I was in D7. I watched them cats tear off a piece of the stair. The front, that whole piece that went the length of the stair. I seen them. I watched them break that off. And this was in the early 90s when the war was on. You know, we all used to sit by our doors. In the event the door popped open, at that time we had standing orders to torpedo out of the cell and go at our enemy. This was before there was a standstill. They changed the door policy. Before that, it was if the doors pop, you're to come out on the tier and engage, man. So when they did that, I was in that pod by myself. There was a Tejano in there from Modesto. It was cool, but technically I was by myself. But them cats broke that piece up, and I know they gave like the Southsiders in there. They gave them they all had pieces, man. I was like, fuck it, boy.
Fuck.
Here I am with my little, at that time, my little cup. I had a little pedazo out of some plastic. These cats had bone crushers, man. I started to think about taking my TV apart. You know what I mean? But they only had it for they probably had it for one day. The next day, every CO that came walking in, I watched them. Because they come in the morning with the lunches and the breakfast, and they come in and I watch them walk, and they walk right past it. A couple of times they walk right past it. And then one time a CO came in and he went to go up the stairs and he stopped. And he looked, and the motherfucker turned around, and I'm like, here they come.
Yeah.
Going down, boy. They came deep too, man. They tore us up. Is it true the Woods always had the best pieces, man? They always had nice pieces, man. I'm gonna keep it real with you. We all had nice pieces, but
Everyone did.
The Woods, man, I don't think they get enough credit, man. I think they're underrated. Some of them cats, man, I always respected them, and never underestimated them cats. I've seen what they're capable of doing. I mean, we can all put it down, you know what I mean? But I've always given that respect to everybody.
Yeah, Korn is pretty damn good live. They got it down. You went to Cannibal Corpse? That's fucking nuts. I wouldn't even go to that one.
When you do music reviews, the last concert I went to was Cannibal Corpse, but I think you would love less extreme metal.
Yeah, that's way too. I wouldn't even go to that one. They got one song I like. That's it.
I'm going through the drive-through at Wiener Schnitzel. Do you need anything? Yeah, give me some of those. Give me some of those chili fries, man.
If you were in and out, I'd be like, hell yeah.
You ever do time? It was people from Turlock. Yeah, Baby Joker from Turlock. Anthony Solis. Veronica, appreciate you, Veronica. Another one's always looking out.
Thank you, Veronica. Hope everything's going well for you now. Oh, I've been to Slayer shows, bro. That pit gets going. They go out with Disciple. Oh, Jesus, the whole place gets torn up.
Have you ever done time with Fresnex? I never ran into none of them. That's another
one of my best friends, Mike, his dad was a Fresnex. Grant. Yeah.
I always want to see Red Hot Chili Peppers. Yeah, I like them, man. They're cool.
Hey, Gino wants to know how it was meeting Woody.
Oh, how was it? I mean, he was just to me, he was just like any other homeboy. You know, I mean, he's cool, humble dude, man. You know, I don't know. I won't speak on anybody else, man. But as far as I know, Woody was nobody ever pressed up on him. We didn't. He's never a target. You know, Woody was always the type of homeboy though that if you would approach him about contributing or making a donation, making a donation, he wouldn't have a problem with it, man. But it's just like any other homeboy, man. Cool cat.
Yeah, Sacramaniacs are nuts. They'll go against anyone if it comes down to it. Yeah. Fresnex, yeah, they're Woods. They're their own, kind of like their own thing from Fresno, actually.
What makes Chato from Maravillas feared besides his MA status? Because I've seen what he can do, bro. And dude's a killer, bro. Just trust me on that. Um, um, yeah, it's got nothing to do with his status. What I'm basing it on is not the fact that he's MA. That doesn't mean nothing. Just like you'll have NF members that are NF, and that don't mean nothing. Look at Lancho. Um, yeah, but it's based on things that I know about him and things that I've seen, bro. So
I'm not from Clovis, but I'm from San Jose.
what qualities did you look for in a good homeboy? Like a good homeboy. What do you mean? Like somebody that was trying to recruit, or somebody just that I wanted to like embrace in my circle? How do you mean? Like, okay, first time I went to jail, I seen a Sacramaniac named Bam Bam. Why was Chocolate such a high priority target for the NF? Well, for one, he was messing with one of the same females that Lucky was in love with. And for two, Chocolate, he was he's the one that recruited me into the NR. But the other reason was because of his drug usage. He kept on being warned about using heroin, and he kept doing it. At that time, it was just a bad time, man. They were pushing a hard line in San Jose back then. But I think it was more, when there's women involved, I don't need to say no more. It takes on it's a whole different animal when there's a female involved, and if somebody's madly in love with their two cats or in love with the same female, it always creates a lot of bad blood. That's why I don't think it was the heroin usage was just another excuse. I think it was more about the female, bro. That's my opinion.
Anthony, resend that to me, bro. I don't think I saw that.
Yeah, I still smoke weed. Born Supreme. You guys see I had put up a one of those 10 by 10 tents, and I had how many plants did I have?
Bro, you went way over.
I was just gonna do like 8 plants, right? I was gonna
first started out with 3, then it turned into 5, then it turned into 100.
Hey, when I went to this place and they had the babies that the little babies that you start from, I started seeing different strains, and I was like, "Fuck, all right, man, let me get those 4." And then they brought out some more strains, and I was like, By the time I left, I had like 60, 70 plants, right? By the time I was done, I had like over 100 plants. I had them in a 10 by 10. So those are them.
Yeah.
Look, these things are fire, bro. I'm telling you. People were that. Let me see. I'll show you guys a video.
Dispensaries are all over them, but
people that do this for a living were like, you know what, bro? I give you mad props, because there's people that have tried to do it, and at some point they mess up, whether it's part of the curing process, part of the growing process, or it gets moldy. Hey, I aced it, bro. Like, seriously, every step, it worked out, man.
I don't know how we fit 70 plus plants in a 10 by 10, but I would be getting pictures one day. I'm like, what the fuck? First he had 3, now he's got a tent, and then he's got the indoor watering. I mean, it just kept going on and on.
I had a nice little watering system. There's so many of them that I had to get this like a 5-gallon thing that had a long stick with the sprayer, and I'd have to reach in and water each one at a time. Bro, it took me like 2 hours to water all those plants. You know, it was a job, man. It was a full-time job growing those things. One and done. One and done, man. I'm trying to show you guys. Let me see. It'll trip out. I put two humidifiers up in there. I had 15 lights. I had the good lights. I had 15 of them. I had the best um for the what are those called, man? Not the fans, but they're so it sucked the air in. I had one pushing air in, one pushing air out. Let me see, man, where they at?
Yeah, then turn in. I remember the fans.
Yeah.
You went down the rabbit hole real quick. Like within 4 days, it just turned into like.
Yeah. Well, you know, that's the thing about me, man, is when I get into something,
Yeah.
no
You go
matter
full.
what it is, that's just me, man. I always take it to the extreme, man. You know, unfortunately, that's with anything I do. So that's with the bad stuff as well.
Yeah, he gets dedicated.
Let me see, man. I know one of these are a video. Look, you can kind of see just that's one corner. That's like one corner of it right there.
Oh yeah, I that's nothing, bro. Once they got all big, they were taller than you. He had buds like 3 feet long, like
Stupid buds,
stupid
man.
long, stupid long.
Yeah, it's fire right now. Still fire, man. So in the beginning, look at it. In the beginning, they were just little small guys. Let me see. Look at that bud. Look at that, man.
Yeah, growing poppies aren't easy either.
Cool.
Oh no, Kay was saying he would protect weed poppy farm with machine guns and all that shit.
I had
But
some cat piss, man. Some cat piss that oof, that shit was vicious.
but once you get the poppies going, yeah, you can. Yeah, I couldn't grow that, but I was able to grow poppies.
I had gelato, cat piss, you name it, bro. Granddaddy perp. Let me see. I think I got rid of all those videos.
Maybe you can make your own strand, bro, and name it Paradigm Media or Paradigm or something.
Yeah. Oh, here you go. So look.
That's not even when they were full grown. They even got bigger than that. I mean, just to see the top, he would have needed me to hold the phone up.
Look, that's the ventilation.
Yep. You had a whole HVAC system going, bro. I was looking at it. I'm like, Jesus, you know how to do HVAC too?
Like that's when they were still growing. They grew
Yeah.
up through those nets. Let me see. I think I got one more.
Oh, is that right, Martin? Yeah, they're beautiful flowers once if you let them bloom, but we all know they don't get to bloom when we're back in the day.
See that little white
The AC,
humidifier?
there's a humidifier.
Yeah, it got covered. That thing you couldn't see it towards the end. A lot of them were hitting the roof, and they were starting to bend the tops of them, bro.
They're like cold weather. The poppies. So when you plant them, you want to plant them in like March.
See, they weren't even right there. They weren't even flowering yet. I think I was just starting to flower them right there. Yeah, but yeah, man, it's good stuff. So to answer your question, yeah, I do. Every now and then I'll go roll one up. I got it all in jars still. Woo, it's nasty, man. Tell about popping open one of them jars, smell the whole house up.
I remember.
Yeah. Go for another 10 or 15. Get back to this Q&A. Martin 9400 got like 1,000 questions, boy. I appreciate it though, Martin 9400. Some good questions, man. A lot of you guys had some good questions. I appreciate everybody that sent them in.
Yeah, he always has good ones, and they range from everything different.
Miss T, I appreciate you, Miss T. Can you say again what happened in AZ with the Northern? So, according to him, I don't know. I don't have any personal knowledge. I can't say whether it actually happened or not. I don't know. All I'm telling you guys is what I was told. So he said that from what he said, one of the Arizona Mexican mafia members was butchered in the Arizona prison system, not in the feds, but in the prison system, in Arizona's prison system, and it was done by Northerners. So, as a result, supposedly all the Northerners in the state of Arizona in the prison system have a green light on them. I don't know. That's what he said. Burpan jars, yeah, burping jars. Robert jar, yeah, I burp them, man. That's what I'm saying. The curing part came out, and then I got those little the what are those called, man? Humidity packs, the humidifier packs, the little that you throw in there.
They soak up the moisture. Yeah, they like come in shoes and stuff. Those little, yeah.
Man, box. I'm on week 3 of no puffing, and it's been beyond difficult. After 32 years of daily use, I feel like I'm fighting the hardest fight I've ever thought. Oh yeah, man. I salute you. It is hard to give it up, man, when you've been smoking that long too.
Yeah, I'm helping someone with their coming off weed too. She's been smoking for a long ass time.
What did the Northerners and the Whites go at it in San Quentin to it? I'm not
Isn't
sure.
that the shot you called? Because what's his?
Mhm.
Oh, that was a different one.
That happened in 97. I was out of the I discharged in 2003.
Oh yeah, that's right.
That was the Cocoa County woods too.
Yeah.
That as a result of that right there, 70 of them got hit. I'm not bragging about it. I'm just saying it was a messed up. That whole situation was kind of messed up, but
They got torn apart, man.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
What's up, Dan Wusky? I see you, man. Yeah, and it all happened over a youngster from Cocoa County that shouldn't have did what he did. He's the one that kicked it all off. You know, if he wouldn't have rushed that homeboy that made it through to their yard, none of that would have happened. The Constitution is absolute and has been run roughshod over by tyrants for the past few decades. We need to return back to 1776.
And AK, I also agree with you on legalizing drugs and then what do you call it, regulating them so people know what they're actually getting. You know, so
Yeah, Anthony Merkovich. If that would have happened, there's a good chance I would have took it to the extremes, bro. And I'm just being straight up, not being funny. Um, yeah. He knew it though. That's why he didn't want to. He wasn't trying to have no part of that.
Bird 509 says caught the Terminator strain.
Yeah, the Terminator.
Yeah. Got to do an indica for that one.
He says, I'm telling you, Lencho is my uncle. Tío Lencho. Órale.
We got Dancing Bear and then Lyncho's nephew.
Mm. Thomas Silverstein.
Yeah. What they did to him was overkill. No human contact. Nah, man. Just for what?
No human contact. I mean, he's a big boy. He knew what he was doing. You know, when you in their eyes, when you're that crafty of a fucking inmate to come up out of your cuffs and whack a CO, he's somebody to be reckoned with. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm not saying that I believe that because that's not my system. I'm not in the business of locking people up in my own prison. You know what I mean? But I can understand why they did it. You know, dude was some of the stuff he did. Even not even the CO, so the other inmates that he whacked.
Yeah. There's
He's
a lot of
crafty
things.
dude.
There's
He's
a lot of
crafty
things.
dude. Didn't he get that one dude Cadillac?
Yeah, he got him and his boy from DC. Well, that's why Cadillac wanted him because he already got one dude from DC who was his boy. But I mean,
That's
Cadillac
crazy.
had some. Hey, but that was what was going on in Marion at the time. They were at war. So,
I know the whole get down, but
yeah.
he's somebody that was a dude not to be played with, man. And I believe that's why they did that. It's like we're not taking no chances with this dude.
Well, I
This
mean, the
dude-
cop kept fucking with them. So, like, you know,
Is that the fucking with the big homie?
no. But the other dude was nuts. The Marine, what's his name?
His buddy.
Yeah, no, yeah, because he was like, I didn't want him to have a bigger kill count with
Yeah,
me.
you talking about I
Yeah.
ran the thing on both of them, Silverstein and
Yeah, I can't remember his name, but it'll come to me. But that dude was nuts for just doing it for that reason. Put him in no human contact.
Yeah.
You know?
Terrible Tom.
Yeah.
Boxers should be able to own a gun.
Mm-hmm.
No restrictions for self-defense. Anything otherwise is a violation of it. Exactly. Right?
Yeah.
I agree with you. Matter
You,
of fact,
you served your time. You should get your rights back.
yeah, I'm seriously thinking about raffling this off to you guys. I don't know, man. Don't quote me, but so brand new. Oh no, not this one. You guys can't have this. This is for YouTubers that those for
Recording.
podcasts.
Mm-hmm.
This is the wrong one. So this one right here.
Robert, it just comes down to different politics and different beliefs.
So look, you guys. You guys can see that, man.
There you go.
Bam!
Oh, the pellet gun?
It's not. It's
BB?
It's not pellet. It's not BB gun. No. It's So these right here. These are pepper balls. They're pepper balls, and these are eco-kinetic. There's some kind of shit that blow up. It's got the CO2 cartridges. It does have CO2s. It does have like these. These are just they're like the hard balls, right? They're like paintballs.
Paintballs, yeah.
The trick with those, that what you do is you throw them in the freezer.
No, I know. I got pinned down one time paintballing with frozen paintballs, and I went home with a shitload of bruises.
Yeah, this is brand new, man. It's got a clip. Comes with the clip and an extra clip.
Pretty much, Anthony. Yeah, if you freeze those things, dude had a double trigger on it. He just unloaded on me. He found me in the bushes.
Air rifle. No, it's like a paintball gun. Raffle that monster fridge. You know what? I'm thinking about adding one to my collection though. Check it out. This one right here is
there's like certain parameters on when you go paintballing that you're supposed to do with the CO2. This dude had it turned on all the way. Really? You can get a felony for freezing them now? Well, if you hit someone in the head with them, yeah, they're going to get probably something. Salute to what's on, Frank.
So I'm thinking about getting this one.
Ooh, Robert. Damn, yeah,
right
he
here.
hit me in the back. I got lucky. Oh, new fridge?
Yep. It's like this one, but it's a Corona.
Yeah. Can't go bad with Corona and lime.
It's Corona.
Yeah.
It lights up. Hey there. That's a self-defense gun. Yeah, hey, Belos, that's what I'm saying. Straight up, right? People might laugh and say that it's a BB gun or whatever. Hey, this gun right here, it is an actual self-defense gun that will hurt somebody. It's non-lethal, but even like it's got the ones that are they're pepper balls. Those are bad, and then it's got these other ones that are bad too. But the regular ones are just hard. They're little hard pellets, like man. But you shoot somebody in the face and the head with them, it will hurt. It'll hurt somebody. So for like a female or something, or for somebody that can't own a gun, hey, laugh all you want. But it's kind of cool. Boxer loves shopping eBay. I do, man. No lie to you.
Yeah, he does for Jordans. So he can stack them just so he's got something taller than me.
I got tattoo machines.
Oh yeah, you got to bring that. Remember.
Yeah, what's this? I forgot what this is right here. Oh shoot.
What do you got? 3 tattoo guns?
No, there's 5.
Yeah,
There's 5 of them.
but they're all professional.
Yeah. Where the fuck is it at?
Yeah, he does, Frank. We raffle them off too. Box, what? You're 5'11", 5'10"?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is this is cool right here too, man. It's a little microphone.
Mm-hmm.
Raffle that too, huh? Somebody
Yeah.
that
I got that one, that red one. I got it in front of my amp. It records hella good. I got to replace one of the things. Oh, man, this take me forever. And then resolder one of my guitars. God damn. I need to go get a soldering gun. 13's like I do. He's a real shaved down Bigfoot.
yeah, I wear 13s, man. And that's what I do, man. Oh man. How come some of the chapters of Blood in the Fields are missing? Which chapters? And what book? Were they missing? Your book? No, I can't.
No, Blood in the Fields, the other one. Hold on,
Oh, on the channel?
Yeah, and the where's the playlist? Is that on another? Oh,
like Christmas in Boxer's house, huh?
Pretty much.
The playlist is right here.
We got like 50 playlists. I gotta keep going down. Was the Rise and Fall the NF?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. Blood in the Fields.
There's 54 chapters, man. Let me look. I put everything. Oh, you got to keep going down, man, and put like hit 50 so it'll keep going down and then a different page to get to 54. And then the last one's an epilogue. They're all there.
Boxer, you like oldies, G? Man, that's all I listen to, Frank. That's it. Oldies and old school love jams. What's up, Dusty? Did you hear about the brother Bob's on passing? What Bob's?
No, it wasn't Slipknot. It was
Bobby, not who I'm thinking. You talking about Bobby from Salinas? Barbecue Bob? Son.
I think it might have been Mayhem Fest at the Shoreline Amphitheater. No, it was Kid Rock. It was Kid Rock. That's the last one I went to.
Yes, Jose Gambino. I know also very well. Santa Rosa, also. Yes, sir. His son passed away. Damn. How'd that happen, bro? That's crazy.
It's all good, Gabriel.
Wow. There in red yesterday, I had a nail in it.
They took Box's CDL away because he backed into a fire hydrant.
No, that's not true. They didn't take it away from. They didn't take it away from that. But what age did I get into? Bro, I didn't get into it until older when I got out the joint. I want to say around shit. 30, no, man, 40. Like 43. 43, man.
Poppy, Led Zeppelin, the drummer's son, their band opened. But I can do a whole thing on the other channel if you guys want to talk music. I got no problem doing that. We can do it on the other channel with sports and music. I'm all for that. I'll do that. Talk music and sports all day. Yeah, Vallejo. You think I think I still got the bite marks, bro, in my shoulder.
Box, you know any homeboys from what? I know a few homies from Watson. Yeah, I most certainly do. Frank, besides Baby Joker and yeah, and Kawamo from City Hall. What's his other name? Pelon. Javier Martinez. I know a few of them, bro. I know a few.
Hey, Jesus, what does corridos mean?
Corridos. It's music.
Music? Oh, okay. I don't speak Spanish.
Box was in The Wizard of Oz, a lollipop twin. That's funny, boy. A lollipop twin,
Yeah, that's a good idea. You guys can show me some new stuff too.
How's Baby Joker doing? I guess he's doing okay. Did you know Darren Harden, big homie from? Yeah, I knew Smiley as well. Anthony Merkovich. Or Jose Gambino. Yeah, I got pictures of him. I ran a profile on that homicide right there. As a matter of fact, the dude that ended up getting caught for that. Their pictures are all in it. I got pictures of the dude that allegedly whacked him. A couple other homies from Santa Rosa that were involved in that whole case. Boxer, your conversation was awesome, necessary to break the ice and fire them up. Appreciate that, Puppy Pets Paris.
I'll find chapter 36 and put that in.
411. Damn, corridos are low key the equivalent of rap music. They're ballads consisting of verses that rhyme. Most are tragedies about disgruntled lovers, gambling, and crime. Any NF members from Gonzales, Soledad, Grifas, King City? Yeah, I know a few of them. Simon, I've been around for a minute. Hmm. I should hook up my little thing like Conejo, EBK, the thing he likes to play with, the voice changer and all that. The gun, the gunshots.
Oh, it was on private. That's why it should show up now, Anthony. Thanks for pointing that out to me. Okay. I don't know why that was on private, but it should show up on the playlist now.
Is Diablo Parque? Is Diablo Parque still active? I'm not sure. Vallejo, Cali 707. I went through Daly City not too long ago, man, and it was like a ghost town. Just same thing I said about 20th Street, 19th. But you see what happened that last Big Figures. What's up, boy? Man, I was waiting until you jumped on, bro. This
What's
whole
up,
time
man?
I've been waiting here for you. Last 2 hours. I said I'm not gonna sign off until my boy jumps on Big Figures, man, and Bilo. When those two pop in, then we can close it out. What's up, AP King of Story? Anyway, you guys, before we get up out of here, man. Again, I got that Q&A. Hopefully, I'm gonna try to finish it by tomorrow. If not, by Monday. I was gonna drop either a War Story Inner Demon tonight, but it ended up I ended up jumping on here. So we'll get them out tomorrow. Yeah. Also, if you guys don't know, if you can please subscribe to the other channel, it would be highly appreciated. For those of you that don't know, I've been announcing it now for a minute, but the other channel that was called Paradigm Entertainment Productions is no longer called that. It's called Saved Out Media. SAVVD Out Media, Saved Out Media. So if you guys can go over there and let me see if I can put the link up. If you guys can sub to that channel, man, it'd be highly appreciated.
And that's where we can talk sports and music and whatever you guys want to talk about.
No, not on Saved Out Media. Oh, yeah. Well, it ain't gonna just be a free for all, but yeah, he's gonna run a sports thing on there. It's gonna be an alternate channel.
Yeah, with different stuff. If I went to live or something, we can talk about different topics. But yeah, I'll run a sports thing on there. I want to talk about the draft and all that stuff that is coming up or that happened.
Yeah. Let me see.
No, Anthony, I'm going to stick with B. We're a team. It's the home team.
Where is the
You too, Poppy. I know, Anthony.
I want to say this right here is the. See if you tap into that link and see if that's it. If I did it right, somebody.
Let me see. Yep, that's it. You just got to copy it, guys.
Yeah, if you guys can tap into that channel, and if you can, I told you this is something else I told you guys too. So this is not my channel. This other channel is a channel that I've gotten a lot of good positive things from. The guy that runs this channel is I believe um, he's reorganizing the channel, and you know, you can go on there and find things on stoicism, uh like Greek mythology, the sons, the you can go on there and find stuff like the 48 laws of power, or quotes from The Art of War, from books by Robert Greene. There's a lot of good stuff on there, a lot of good videos. There's only a few on there right now, but if you could go on there, help them, subscribe to it. You know, that those kind of things are for like people that are in the stoicism. It's kind of like spiritual cleansing, you know, to get to read some positive quotes and stuff like that. So a lot of the times I'll go on there and I'll look for just quotes from Socrates, or from Machiavelli, or from the Prince, or things like that. So let me put that.
So he does Greek stuff, Greek mythology.
Yeah.
Okay.
Greek mythology, all that stuff. Let me see. So that one is
All right, Ruka, you got it.
okay. Here's that one. Pretty sure this is it. Tap into that one. See if that's the right one. So the name of the channel is called Mastery Insight.
Yep, that works.
So if you guys can sub to that channel too, it'd be highly appreciated. Robert Greene, The Art of War. There's gonna be some good stuff coming out on that channel. Trust me, you guys are gonna want to tap into it, man. You lost audio? It's probably because I tapped in to that other channel. All right, Robert Bouchard. We're gonna tap out in a minute anyway, man. Mythology is present in all cultures, and I take the best from each. Thanks. Yeah, check it out. Go over there and check that channel out. Check out some of those videos.
That's right, Poppy. I agree with you on that, man.
Anyways, you guys know what time it is, man. You know what time it is. Roll call. All right, Big Droops, Poppy, Robert Bouchard, Shannon, Spider-Man, Smokey the Local Bear, Daniel Hurtado, Tone, K, Timo the Mino, Anton 916, Young Sad 415, Anthony Merkovich, Jerry S1, Empire David, Vallejo Cali 707, Big Figures 408, Cosmic Dead, Raymond M, Gabe in the Flesh, Bilo, AP King and Story, Chicano 1, Jesus Diaz, Frank Badaba, Simon Morales, Born Supreme, Jose Gambino, Daniel Hurtado, Young Sav 415, Dusty, Gabriel Moriarty, Bird 509, G Fizzle, and anybody else. Indica Delusion, Gino Reyes, GS, what's your name? Veronica that tapped in, TT, Martin 9400. Let me spin it. Oh, that's about it right there. Shit. What's his name? That always taps in. The Fish Slayer, Disco, E Super Beasto, Ruby Red Lopez, J49, F Chingoya, Drede, Anton 916. And if I missed anybody else, Rodney King, Marty McFly, Chevy Lope, Days Bags, Luisto Diaz, Troop, 408 ESSJ, Miss T, Shadow Pit, GS, Bullets 408, El Baja Tangas, Mob Entertainment Group, Brandy J, Simon Morales, Alexander, and I think that's about it. Sean Whelan,
Nefarious and MFK Miguel just tapped in too.
Nefarious and MF Ivan Ivanovich, and anybody else that might have missed, B-Dog, Fresnex, Fresno, all you guys, man, Watsonville, Lori Munoz, Pancho Zapata, all you guys, everybody that tapped in, appreciate you guys, appreciate the support, man. Again, if you guys can sub to those channels, it would be appreciated. We'll have content coming out tomorrow. Look for the Q&A as well as some videos. So we're on it, man. Also, he's going to start putting out more chapters with more consistency. For those of you that are asking about those other books, they're coming. We'll get them out to you guys. So anyway, you got anything you want to say?
No, I just want to say everyone have a safe 4th of July, and thanks for tapping in, and you'll be seeing more of me, again. So everyone have a good night.
Yeah, forgot about that. You guys do have a safe 4th of July, man. And those of you that are gonna go out there, check them out. Hey, you guys know, people like to fire off their stuff, man, on the 4th of July. So be careful out there, man. You know what I'm saying? People are going out there testing their stuff. There's a lot of stuff going on. It's the perfect opportunity to catch somebody slipping. So just be safe, man. Enjoy your 4th of July. I don't have plans on coming on before then, but you never know. We might pop back through. We might even come through on the 4th. We'll see. But you guys have a safe one, man. Again, everybody that tapped in, we appreciate you guys. Timo DeVille, you as well. M Star Media and Mad Max, forgot you too. Yeah, that's a team, a package deal right there. We send ours to all you guys, man. All right, Sandman, I will get that to you probably, if not in the morning, sometime during tomorrow, so that we can get it out. Hopefully, if I get out early enough, we'll try to premiere it, bro.
All right, sounds good, man.
All right, you have a good night. You guys have a good night too. Mark 9400, Smokey, all you guys, man. Upstate too as well, man. You tapped in as well. All you guys, Big David D. Gaslam. Anybody else that we missed? All right, you guys, we up out of here. We
Later,
out.
bro.